Hey, welcome back to the show. Tonight we got something different for you. Tonight we got an actual good movie to check out, which means I get the night off. So, John's gonna take over for this segment, and I'm gonna be in the corner, having a drink. Give me that bottle. You're in, bud.
Damn right I am. Welcome one and all to episode 1 of Movies You Missed. So what is Movies You Missed? Well, there are so many fantastic movies out there slowly being forgotten. Great movies that just never became cult classics or Oscar worthy, or for one reason or another, they're slowly just being forgotten and lost to the sands of time, and they don't deserve to be. So, let's rewind and rediscover. This is The Howling. Okay, now to be fair, I am cheating just a little bit on this one because this movie isn't totally being forgotten, although it is starting to slip away into the sands of time. It was based on the 1977 novel by Gary Brandner. The book was successful enough to spawn 2 sequels and eventually caught the attention of producers Jack Conrad and Terence Winkless, who secured the film rights and brought rising director Joe Dante on board to bring the werewolf story to the big screen. Joe Dante was a relative newcomer at the time, but previously directed Piranha. Dante brought a unique style to his films, combining unique scares with satire and self-aware humor, helping The Howling stand out and redefining the werewolf genre. It also showcased some of the most impressive practical effects audiences had ever seen. More than 40 years later, The Howling stands the test of time. The movie opens up with our main character, Karen White, a news anchor played by Dee Wallace. Karen takes part in a police sting operation to catch Eddie. You see, Eddie's a serial killer that the police have been trying to hunt down, known for his brutality reminiscent of Jack the Ripper. However, Eddie takes a liking to Karen, the famous news anchor, and starts sending Karen love letters. So the cops use this as a chance to catch him in a sting operation with Karen as the bait. But on her way to the rendezvous, Karen gets disconnected from the police, leaving her alone with Eddie.
Lost it? What the hell kind of half-ass operation is this?
The police hurry to find her, but the clock is ticking. The police save her just in time, but not from trauma. Karen loses her memory and struggles to remember what exactly happened in that dark room with Eddie.
Whatever happened, in your own words, nothing newsy.
I don't know what happened in there. I don't remember.
So, at the suggestion of Dr. George Wagner, Karen travels to a secluded colony designed for... well, we're not exactly told.
That's right. I only recommend it to very special patients, ones who I think will benefit from its environment. It's a place where you can recharge your batteries. It'll enable you to try and get back to what you really are.
As time goes on, Karen learns that there is something off about the colony, which appears to be more of a cult than anything else. Now there's a scene here where Karen is doing group therapy with the rest of the colony members, and there is a really cool Easter egg. See if you can spot it.
And he whispers something to me, and then he tells me I can finally turn around and look at him.
Turn around.
What do you see?
What's there, Karen?
Karen, what do you see?
What's there, Karen?
I can't see him.
Just try. He's right there.
What do you see?
What's there, Karen?
What do you see, Karen?
What's there, Karen?
I can't see him. I can't see him.
Okay. That's far enough for now. That's fine.
Did you catch that? No? I'll show you again.
Just try. He's right there.
What do you see?
What's there, Karen?
What do you see?
They can sense the rhythm of your blood.
What do you see? What do you see? What do you see?
Rob Zombie referenced this movie in one of his songs. That's awesome. Karen's husband later gets manipulated by Marcia, one of the hot werewolves in the cult, and eventually becomes one himself, making Karen much more isolated. Although, to be fair, if this girl came on to me, I'd probably become a werewolf too. I will admit, there's scenes in this film that are much slower paced because it's 1981. Our dopamine levels were much lower back then, not being constantly devoid of boredom like today. But, frankly, it doesn't ruin anything. As Karen's friend Terry comes to the colony to do some investigations, she's attacked by one of the werewolves, but she gets away. By the way, I love this scene right here. I'll take that, thank you. But it's also right here that we get our first look at the actual werewolf. And holy shit, is it ever terrifying. That is practical effects at its best. The ears are a little funny, but my god, is that ever terrifying. This is 1981, and pretty much up until this point, most of the werewolves had been, well, typical movie werewolves were kind of like the Wolfman, more like furry humans. No, not that kind of furry. Furry humans as in they are werewolves but still very human-like with human characteristics. This was one of the first times that we got a taste of a truly terrifying werewolf. Less human and more wolf creature human hybrid. And the best thing of all, no CGI. This is 1981, baby. No such thing as fix it in post. Every werewolf you see here is made by hand, and this film was definitely made during the golden era of practical effects. It's only a few minutes later that our old pal Eddie comes back, and we get one of the coolest werewolf transformations ever. Seriously, if you never watched this movie, then I highly recommend going to YouTube right now just to check out this moment. It is phenomenal. Now, it does look kind of funny that Karen's just standing there while this whole thing happens, but it makes sense because she's actually cornered. She can't just run away, she's sort of blocked. Karen throws acid on Werewolf Eddie to escape, but Eddie just won't die. He comes back for more with even cooler makeup effects.
I like a woman with a sexy voice. Oh yeah. Listen to this part here. Crazy. Oh, I'm much more than that, bright boy.
Karen is captured and prepared for sacrifice by the werewolf cult, but the whole thing ends in a showdown, and I promise you, it is epic. But this is where we part ways because I'm not going to ruin the ending for you. If you want to see how this movie ends, you're just going to have to see it for yourself. But dare I say, I thought the ending was actually kind of sad. Like it actually pulls on your heartstrings a little bit. And the ending I think is also just perfectly executed. To me, a really good movie comprises three things. A holy trifecta of a good movie, if you will. Good acting, good writing, storytelling, and good filmmaking. Now the filmmaking in this is good. The writing is a little bit slow, like I mentioned before, but it still holds up, and I think the acting is really quite great. But what really steals the show in this is the practical effects. Go and check this out on your next movie night. This was Movies You Missed, a forgotten horror classic, The Howling. Now, The Howling was a huge financial success. And Gary Brandner wrote a part 2 and 3 to his books, The Howling 2 and 3, and like, not to ruin anything, but the story continues on with Karen's husband and Masha, who survived the barn burning, and they decide to go after Karen, but not before going after the people she loves first. So she has to deal with the fact that this werewolf cult, this world, is spreading into her life. So it just makes sense. It just makes sense. It just makes sense that they're gonna follow the book to make the sequel, and it's gonna be awesome and carry on just being as awesome as the first movie. Right, Malcolm?
They didn't use the book, John.
What?
They didn't use the book for the sequel.
Was it something way better that they just couldn't say no to?
No. For some reason I think I got the shitty end of this stick.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, no.
Oh yeah.